So it's on an incline. And it's not the engine, but I think I know what it is. I think it's the starter. Way down in there. And what I think it's doing is it's engaging, turns it on, and it doesn't pull back all the way out. So it's kind of just hanging there and hitting the flywheel of the flex plate. So I'm going to bring it in, put it on some stands, and try to look up underneath. Alright, I found it. Okay, so I'm up underneath, and that's the starter. And you can see the bottom bolt right there. But the top bolt is loose. Yeah, so it's loose. I mean, I could take it out if I wanted to with my fingers. So I need to get a ratchet back up in there and tighten that back up. Probably tighten this one up too. Maybe I'll put some Loctite on that one. I don't know. I don't want it to be impossible to come off. I think I'll just start with just tightening it up. Disconnected. Safety first. Beer second. Alright, so the trick is how to get to those bolts. You know, I looked up on YouTube on how to replace the starter, and oh my gosh, on a BMW E34, they want you to take off this intake and all of this and injectors, and oh my gosh, no way if I can help it. But anyway, I can actually get to the bolts from down low and from on top. I think from on top. Let's see if I can see. There's one. That's the back of it. And the front, let's see if I can get you through here. And there's the front of it. It's that bolt that's the problem, because I am trying to shore up that bolt so I can tighten it from the bottom. So that's where I'm at right now. Gonna try it from the top. Let's see here. Pick it up a little bit. That was not the problem. So the sound is still there. So I need to find out what that is. Well, at least the starter's not loose anymore. Alright, so here's the starter I saw online. Someone disassembled it. And I think it's this this kind of goes back and forth, and it's not wanting to slide all the way. So I'll kind of show it there. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and remove the starter, and I'm going to take the approach of removing the intake manifold and just, you know, bite the bullet and do it that way. So because I'm hoping that it is the starter, that it's you know, it's not pulling back in after it starts. So, and anyway, it's probably time for a new starter anyway. So, and then I'll check all the hoses underneath here. So that's the plan now. Alright, so the intake's off. Only victim was a one of these bolts went down into the abyss. So now I need to see if I can find it, or I don't know if the hardware store is going to have an 11mm bolt. So now I need to see how all this is connected. So when I come back, I can see how it's all put back together. That's good. Okay, starter is out now. And yeah, there's no way, I don't think, that you could remove the starter from an E34 in 1995 without removing the intake. It wasn't terrible. It just takes a little while. And came out, and this is what we got. There it is. And it's this guy that I think is going to be limiting you from being able to remove it from underneath, because this guy, you could either, take it off there, which you have no access to get to those. You can get those maybe from underneath, but these, no. And this is connected to the block way down, not there. There, right? Where is it? Behind that hose. There you go. You can see it peeking out. So maybe, but you know what? Like Uncle Tony says, work like a gentleman. And being on your back and trying to contort to do that, I don't think it's worth it. Okay, so I went to O'Reilly's and got the replacement starter remanufactured. I was kind of iffy on what they're going to give me, and kind of pleased that it's a Bosch reman. So I was happy about that. At least they're starting from a good base, and it's assembled in Mexico. Okay, but it's all looking good. But then I was like, this bracket, the old one, no. I was like, what the heck? I know they gave me, this is the starter for the car, but made in Germany. I like that. So I guess there were two starters available for the car. The Bosch had a different bracket size than this brand, which is, I forget what they call it. Magnet Merrill. UK. Must be metric. But, so now I need to, and I looked at on real OEM parts, and they do, the Bosch has a different bracket. So I need to go find the bracket for the Bosch. German cars. There's part 6. And 6, there's 2 of them. One for Bosch and Pirelli. Fantastic. Starter replaced. Now it's on for a test drive, and no ticking. So it was the starter. Awesome. All right, let's get her back on the road. I need to get her back registered.